And I am grateful for the warm introduction, the warm reception, and I do think that the votes weren't for me, but really for the city. And by that I mean not just the city government, but for the city's future and the city's willingness to continue to improve itself, to look at every opportunity that it can, pick the higher road, appeal to the better angels of our nature. Anne Frank said, in spite of everything, I still believe that people are really good at heart. And I think that's so true. And I think that the fact that she could say that demonstrates that what we're talking about today, that all the things we're talking about today are aspirational. They are us appealing to the better angels of our nature. That's why we're so honored to officially welcome the Mile High City, the Interfaith Alliance, and really reach out and welcome such a group that does embrace our better selves and pull out that goodness and the faith that is within all of our hearts. Within the city, and this has been going on long back when I was still just running a restaurant, actually before I ever even thought about opening a restaurant, Denver's had a great, deep, abiding respect for all people. I think it's a wonderful attribute in a city that we were among the first to do so many, to take pioneer roles in so many different ways, and to define the value of our community in our diversity. That we recognize that where communities thrive and succeed are those communities that really make all people feel welcome and reach out to make sure that people aren't tolerated, people are embraced and raised up and helped. I think there's an argument that's being made again and again that those communities not only feel the richness, the soulfulness, the spiritual reward of that embracing, but there also is a material benefit. That those communities, as we go forth, that make sure we don't have hate crimes, that do bring together and bring out the better parts of ourselves, are going to do better economically, right? The more, and I can tell you within the city administration, when we've got 6 or 8 people sitting around a table trying to figure out what is it what's the right answer, what's the best compromise, what solution do we need for a policy issue, and those people come from all different backgrounds, and I'm not talking just different ethnic backgrounds, but different ages in different parts of the country. It is remarkable how often the defining idea, that moment, that idea that takes precedence and sweeps everyone else along, is not always from the same person. And when you sit back and look over time, it comes from all the different people. And that by having that variety of backgrounds and experience at the decision-making table, you get better decisions. You get ideas that sweep everyone along. You create a community that lifts everyone up. So we are delighted to be part of this welcome. I want to thank all of you for believing that we can create a community that pushes forward safety and equality, that pushes forward the notion of community and the richness of the word, and everything that the word community means, and that pushes forward that belief that all people really are good at heart if we look hard enough and give them that support. Thank you.
And our final speaker is